All right, so today's message is a quick story. So I want you to envision for a second you're hiking in the woods and you come up upon this beautiful mountain. It's so glorious, it's tremendous, and in your head you're like, it's so pretty, but I can't imagine anyone actually hiking up this mountain. And as you're scanning with your binoculars, you realize that all your dreams, your vision, your ideal life, the perfect life for you, is on top of that mountain. And immediately you get intimidated. Immediately you start telling yourself a story as to why you can't hike to the top of the mountain or how hard it's going to be to go to the top of the mountain. But you decide to walk closer to the mountain to get a different vantage point. And as you walk closer to the mountain, you start to see the bottom of the mountain and you go, oh, you know what? It doesn't look that bad. Let me start hiking up the mountain. And as you hike up the mountain, you realize that it's starting to get a little bit more technical, where you're not just walking, you're starting to now have to climb. And so you start climbing up the mountain. And as you get higher into the mountain, you realize that the vegetation is disappearing because you're so high up, and there's snow and ice on the mountain. And you realize that in order to get to the peak or the summit of this mountain, that you're going to have to start letting go of certain things in your backpack because it's just too heavy to hike with. And as you let go of these things in your backpack, your pack is now lighter. You get to the top of the mountain and you have everything that you've ever wanted. And looking down into the valley where you came from, on the top of the mountain, you realize a few things. One of the things you realize is that nothing's ever as scary as you make it out to be. Nothing's ever as hard as you make it out to be. It's all in your mind, and it's a perception. And I'm not saying things aren't hard, but sometimes we make things harder than they have to be. And you realize that in order to achieve your goals and desires, sometimes you have to let go of the things in your backpack, your baggage. You have to let go of people. You have to let go of thoughts and ideas. You have to let go of programming and conditioning. My challenge to you today is this: where's your mountain? And if you're afraid to climb your mountain, this is your reminder today to take the first step.